Hey, 10th graders. The next step in the process is to fill out your 11th grade course selection form. We're going to walk through this form together. First, I want to point out some important information. This whole process is due by March 12th. So please make sure that you have this form completed, entered into PowerSchool, and uploaded to your English Google Classroom. Before you fill this form out, I want you to know about some resources that you want to consider when you are selecting your classes. First thing is we have on our website, we have a specific website for course selection forms and information, and we also have our course catalog linked right here. Now, these are going to help you find out the descriptions for each class. Our teachers have created some awesome videos that show you the difference between a regular English class and an honors or AP, college and the high school. There are videos on different elective classes and what you can expect from each class. So I want you to know that those are available to you, and you should be looking at those as you're selecting your classes this year. The other thing you want to do is use your teacher recommendation email that was sent to you on Tuesday, March 2nd. That email has information from your current teachers as to what their recommendations are for next year. They know our classes, they know your abilities, and they know what would be a good fit for you. So please consider what your teachers have recommended for you for next year. And if you have any questions about where they placed you or recommended you, please talk with your teacher about that. Okay, most important, make sure your name is at the top of this paper. First and last name, printed large and boldly. Note I'm using a pencil. Because I might want to go back and change something after I have a conversation with a parent or a teacher or check out the course catalog. Okay, when you're selecting classes, you have some things to consider. So let's talk about English. First of all, you have three choices: AP, AP Language, American Literature, and College and the High School English. I really want to stress the importance of understanding what the difference is between AP, college and the high school, CTE dual credit. And on our website, we have different videos to show all the different ways you can earn college credit while in high school. So check that out. I'm looking at my course recommendation, and my teacher recommended American Lit. I think that's a great class, good fit. I agree with my teacher's recommendation. I'm going to sign up for American Lit. Okay, history. You have three choices. You have AP US History, regular US history, and AP government. I am going to sign up for regular US history. Now, math is super important that you take a look at your recommendation from your teacher. We don't want you going out of order with math, and your teacher's made some important recommendations for you. So please go with your teacher recommendation. As a 10th grader, I'm currently in geometry. When the next class in the sequence is Algebra 2. In science, we have a lot of different classes to select for science. Your science teacher have given you recommendations. Please take a look at that and talk with your science teacher about your future plans and what would be the best fit for you for science for next year. All right, so that is 4 of our 6 credits right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to get to the magic number of 6 total classes, which means we need 2 credits of electives. Those can either be semester-long classes or year-long classes. We just need to make sure that it equals 2 full credits. Okay, if you're in a language class and you want to continue, let's not take a year off in between. We want you to continue in your language. So if you were in Spanish 2 this year and you want to continue and do Spanish 3 next year, please put a Spanish 3 here. Okay, check that box. All right, but I'm not going to do that. I've already taken my language and I'm done with my language, so I'm going to pick some other classes that equal 2 total credits. Now, as you're selecting these classes, please be cognizant of prerequisites. Prerequisites are classes that come before other classes. You must take a certain class before you take the next class in the sequence. For example, Food Science 1 must be taken before Food Science 2. Sports Med 1 must be taken before Sports Med 2, and Sports Med 2 before Sports Med 3. You need to take CAD before you take Advanced CAD. So those things are all listed in our course catalog. All right, so I need 2 credits of electives. I'm thinking about store operations for 1 credit, it. I know I need another PE class. I'm going to sign up for this strength and weight training. And I also know I need another fine arts for graduation, and I'm going to pick pottery. So I have 1.5 and 2 credits equaling total of 6. All right, you might notice there are some 0-hour classes here. Those are 0-hour instrumental jazz band and vocal jazz ensemble choir, and those are by audition only. Those don't count in your total 6 credits. That is an additional class that requires you to get transportation before school to attend that, and you must also be auditioned for that class. Okay, so let's talk about our alternates. Alternates are your backups in case you don't get a class that you want as a first choice. So for me, my backup is going to be, I'm going to say careers in education because, I'm thinking I might want to be a school counselor when I grow up. I'm going to say cooking and conditioning because I need another PE. And I'm also interested in computer-assisted drafting. I've heard that there's a big need for that field in the workforce, so I'm going to look into that. And just so my counselors have a lot of things to pull as a backup, I'm going to give them another option here that I wouldn't mind taking high school annual. Working on the yearbook sounds really fun. So, all right, I have a total of 6 credits with multiple backups just in case I don't get those credits. Now, if you, I forgot to sign up for a science class. Let's see, my teacher recommended physics in the universe, so I'm going to pick that one. All right, so now my form is complete. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5, 6 total credits and multiple backups. Okay, if you have signed up for any college and high school honors or AP classes, we need you to take a look at what that commitment is and sign the AP student agreement form and initial here. So I don't need to initial, I'm just going to example that because I didn't sign up for any honors or AP classes, but if you do, you need to initial here. And on our website at this AP agreement form, bit.ly, you can find the form, print it out, which I did here, put your name at the top, write the courses that you're interested in taking, take a look at the expectations, make sure that you can fulfill those expectations, sign at the bottom, have your parent sign the bottom, and you're going to submit this form with your course selection form in your English Google Classroom by March 12th. Final step in this process is to sign your name saying, yes, I agree, these are the classes I want to take. Talk with your parents, make sure they understand what you're signing up for and are supportive and on board. They're going to sign, and then you are done with the course selection form and you are ready to enter your selections into PowerSchool. Okay, some of you 10th graders might be thinking that you want to do Running Start next year or West Sound Tech. If you're interested in those programs, make a checkbox up here, make a check in the box, and then when you're selecting your classes, you're still going to select a six credit day at Klahowya. And then once you get accepted into those programs, we'll take you out of Klahowya classes and adjust your schedule accordingly. But we want to know if you're interested in those programs so we can give you information about those. So check the box here if you're interested, and also you'll be able to enter those into the system as backup or electives.